We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up AUD, JPY. We are on the 12-month time frame. Price action last candle to right hand side is a bullish green candle. Doji. Inside the second last candle, which creating that consolidation, and then we can see second last candle has spiked up to the high, so market's retesting something in that area besides being in consolidation. So we do have price action overall, higher highs of structure, and we can see where that second last candle and the market is tagged at SR line nearing the numbers of 98.261. If price action pushes down, it can head down to that bottom of that support of structure, green, so that will be near the numbers of 64.004. We're also going to add the midpoint. So the midpoint is at 80.842. Let's add the second level highs. And that will be at the numbers of 88.391. And let's add second level lows, which will be near the numbers of 72.133. So let's read the market to see what's happening and where price is at. So when price got to this area here, because red and green tagged the bottom of that overall chart structure at the low. So we did receive that overall first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So we have a double bottom, retest, one, retest, two. So the market worked its way back up. And then price action came back to retest, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. So where the market is currently at, where it came from, was a double bottom and a double retest, or overall quadruple bottom if it breaks out the area of the formation. So what's happening near price action came back to retest that double bottom again. So we received a double bottom. So we have that first, second, third, fourth. The fourth leg is the second last candle spiking up to the high of that resistance. Price action to retest. We're going to see if it's going to follow up and with another bullish green candle, or this active candle pushes up to a bullish green candle and push that market up out of that area. So it will read as a double bottom and a double retest, or a quadruple bottom or a triple bottom and a retest, and the market's gone. If not, that market can consolidate within the second last candle, so side by side with the second last candle. So it can consolidate within that high to the midpoint until that pattern's formed. And if that market's working its way down, where is it coming from? So when that market entered the structure, we're looking for a solid green and red touch. We did receive it right here, so that would consider the first leg. So if that market pushes down, it'll be coming from the first leg, second leg, third leg, and then we have that fourth leg. We did have a spike down for that fourth leg, but we're looking for red and green to fully touch to see if it's going to break out. So we didn't have that. So market stopped at the midpoint. That's like the midpoint of that M pattern. So first, second, third, market drops all the way down. It creates the M, but it stopped at the midpoint, and it came back to retest again with the second last candle. And second last candle is retesting the second level highs, but if it breaks through, it'll drop down. The market be coming from the what? A double top and a retest, or overall triple top. Working our way to the 6-month time frame. So price action on the 6-month time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. Doji still within the second and third last candle. Third last candle is primary. So if we take the third to last candle and we're looking for the breakout of the body of that third to last candle, we can see that price is in consolidation with price second, third, but also reading something. So if you look at where price second and third last candle is at, and we do know that the primary candle, third last candle, so you're looking for a breakout of that area, then you look at, okay, how did price come here? Look towards a low. We have what? Support at the midpoint line of the red right below it. And that market created the what? First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So we have a double bottom. Price's second is a retest. If it pushes out, market's coming from the double bottom and retest. If it pushes down, where is it coming from? So we have two patterns to check out. We have to figure out what's happening near price, and we're going to check out the overall. So starting with the overall, what pattern was formed? So when that market, just within that area, we can see, to pull back a little bit, we look for red and green solid touches to the top. We have it to the left, have it to the right. Combine them both, creates the first, second, third, fourth, okay? Overall retest with second and third last candle. And if market price pushes down through that, we'll see that double top and a retest or a triple top. Working our way to the 3-month time frame, price action 3-month time frame, bullish green candle. It's trying to engulf the second last candle. The price action body engulfed the previous second last candle body. So there's incline going on in that market. But the only thing is it's having a hard time breaking because the price action wick did not break the previous wick. So if you combine those wicks together, what pattern do we have? We have a wedge pattern. So if we make this wedge pattern much more wider, we can see that the market did what? Went into an area and just basically consolidating until we receive the breakout to the top side or to the bottom side. Until then, market will be consolidating. Monthly time frame, price action, bullish green candle spike up to the high. So it would spike up to the high, meaning that it's retesting that midpoint in that area of that red and green. And that's near the numbers of, let's say, let's go a little bit above 93.312. And right below that pattern, that first leg, second leg, third leg, and we're going to see if it's going to push and break out. So it can follow with another doji style candle. But if its incline of the body is above the previous body, wick is above the previous wick, you can see that market is working its way for the breakout unless it's denied. Walking to the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame is reading as a bullish green candle, spike up to the high, more like a dragonfly, doji, few names for it, but it's still a weak candle. So when you start seeing candles like this, it's just retesting it's trying to retest the high of that second last candle, but only came up to 1/3 of it. So we're still waiting for that breakout primarily. So it could be reading as a retest. If so, let's say if it pushes up, it can be reading as first, second, third, fourth, retest. Market pushed up, retest, market pushed up again. But so far, as I said before, price is within the second last candle. So we are in that consolidation. Price action bearish, price action daily time frame bearish red candle. We're going to add the zone right now towards the second last candle, towards the top of that wick to the bottom of that wick. So basically we're looking for what? The breakout of the top of that wick or the bottom. And if it does happen, let's say the market does break out with another bearish red candle, so we see it dropping down from the primary candle being this spike up to the high. So that spike up to the high can be creating that first leg, second leg, third leg, and it can push down towards the numbers of 89.26, and that'll be basically at the midpoint, and that's the retest. So let's say if it creates some momentum off of this, I mean, if it pushes down further, you'll see that it'll create the M pattern, it'll break, retest, it drops down further. But let's say if it creates the support off this midpoint that we created, what pattern's forming? So the pattern that will be forming is just within that area, would be the first, second, third, and it can create the momentum off of that and turn to a bullish green candle, break out the zone, or it can still come back down to the previous numbers of, the numbers of 89.726 and still work his way up and create that double bottom. And we're looking for the breakout and retest. So far, price action at the high of that zone. So we got to figure out, waiting for the breakout. Price action bearish red candle on the 4-hour time frame, spiking the bottom of that zone. So if it pushes down further, then we'll have an idea where it's coming. So we'll take it to the midpoint, which will be 90.194, before taking it to the low of that structure, the numbers of 89.484. Okay, guys, AUD, JPY.